Hi, it's Katerina Satori on the Wisdom Channel, and I wanted to dedicate this video on one of my favorite topics, the topic that stirs a deep longing within our hearts for the beloved. So if you are searching or calling in your true love, that love that feels like home, the love that you feel fully met at your dynamic, authentic power, your inner depth, your consciousness, right? And everything in between. This video is going to help you to prepare yourself for that union. And if you are already in the union with your beloved and you desire that richness of intimacy that comes through the unity of the soul, this video will help as well. So this is Katerina Satori, as I said, and you are at my Wisdom Channel. This is the YouTube channel where I share wisdom that is experiential, that is embodied, that also rooted in ancient ways of honoring the planet, honoring the earth, honoring our roots, our ancestors, and everybody who came before us. So sacred union is a mystical, mystery school level teaching that will draw you to it when your consciousness is ready for it. This is definitely not a topic for brand new people to the consciousness work. It doesn't mean that, they can't understand it, but they're just not ready to receive it. This is more an advanced curriculum, because what sacred union stands for is unification of polarities within. So before you're able to grasp what that is about, we usually spend quite a bit of time healing our inner feminine, healing our inner masculine, and then learning to weave both of these energies within us and bring them up into a harmony, into harmonic union, right? So the sacred union on the level of spirit is this inner journey. It's marriage that happens within, which is so beautiful, right? And it's rarely taught. Usually we are taught by the media and the society to look for that perfect person or right person or our soulmate or even our twin flame in more of a spiritual communities. And none of it is wrong or bad. It's simply just one level that we can access to. If you remember an ancient spiritual law or the natural law that comes to us from Hermetic philosophy, and that law says, as within, so without. So if we desire to experience a profound level of transformational intimacy with another human being, as within, so without, how do we access this? How do we create it? Well, by creating it within ourselves, right? So this is the journey of a sacred union, where you basically learn to access your inner wholeness. It's a profound curriculum. It is an advanced curriculum. But one of the practical ways that what I share with my clients and my students is really becoming curious about these energies within you. The energy of your Shiva, your inner masculine, right? Your solar energy, and the energy of Shakti that can run through you, your inner feminine, your lunar energy. And you can access those energies through meditation and visualization and intention. What it look like where, any time in the day where you're relaxed, where you're connected to your heart, and you have this genuine curiosity to meet your inner masculine, your inner animas, right? And to meet your inner feminine, your inner anima in Jungian terminology. So these two parts of your psyche. And how I do it, I usually love to take myself into my inner garden. That's something that you can also learn to build within your psyche, inner temple or inner garden, and you guide yourself through visualizing. And visualization is a lost art. If you can't visualize it, you will never create it. So the very first step of any creation is your ability to see it, ability to imagine it, ability to visualize it, right? So that's the process. You take yourself into your inner garden through meditation, and you invite your inner masculine to come forward and meet you. And all you want to do, you just want to witness, you want to observe. And I know some people may say, Katerina, I'm not a visual person. Then you can invite your inner masculine to be felt by you. If you're more kinesthetic, you can just say, what would be the feeling that would give me an emotional signature of my inner masculine, right? So the same thing if you are auditory, if you receive information through hearing voices or thoughts, you can just say, what would my inner masculine say to me right now, right? So part of really learning about your inner abilities, your abilities to perceive information on the inner plane, is to find out, are you visual, kinesthetic? Are you a person who just knows things spontaneously, right? A knower? Or maybe you are clairaudient. You can have all of those gifts, but you would use one of your most natural senses to access that information. And the same thing you do with your inner feminine. I actually have a whole process laid out in one of my programs called Meditation Bundle. I'll put the link in the description of this video. You can access it. There is a meditation to activate your inner feminine, to activate your inner masculine, heal your inner child, and also bring both of those energies into balance. It's incredible rituals. And what makes a process a ritual? A ritual is designed to offer you a spiritual healing and to balance you energetically and emotionally, right? So a ritual is a journey that you take usually within yourself, and it's very helpful when you have a guided ritual. That's what you can find in Meditation Bundle, link in the description of this video. All right, so the sacred union is a journey that you step on when your consciousness is ready. It will just spontaneously become a fascinating topic for you, right? You will be like, wow, what is the sacred sexual union? What is possible through sacred sexuality? What is possible through a true sacred union within me and with another human being who is also on that path? So one of the things why I am not using the term twin flame, because, you know, it's a term that can have such mixed ideas, right? I am not a big fan of romanticizing a particular term. And I personally don't feel aligned with this idea that there is one perfect soulmate for you. Based on my life experience, I have found that Spirit will give us an opportunity to dance with many different dance partners. Or another metaphor that I like to use, we'll be invited to see ourselves through many mirrors of another, right? Some people come to you for a season, some people come to you for a reason, and some people come to you for a lifetime, right? You may start a lovership dance with somebody who you think, oh, they are my soulmate. And then after you get to know them and they get to know you, you may discover that they're actually a really good companion in terms of a friendship, right? A long, sustainable, harmonious friendship. Do I believe there is one soulmate? I believe there is a particular dynamic between you and another being and their life paths that can be most suitable for a long-term union with each other, right? But that requires that innocence and that desire not to know. And doesn't mean that you are not transparent with another, that you're not clear about what are you calling in. But the most important thing is that you are on the sacred union journey within. It is a journey of unification, of looking within and asking yourself, what are the still our beliefs, fears, and mental programs that I still have within me that prevent me experiencing oneness with all that is. Sacred union, like on a really, really big idea level, it's a union between you and the beloved, the one cosmic beloved. It's you, personal self, and union with your divine self, right? That's the union that dissolves all separation. That's when the sacred union happens within you, all fear disappears. You start living your life through the most exquisite sense of lightness and joy and play and adventure, because you see everything is a reflection of the beloved, right? So there's nothing to fear. There is nothing to protect yourself. There is no need to guard your heart. So I have found, being on the sacred union journey for some time, it's your ability to cultivate that intimacy with your soul, right? Ability to check in with yourself and to say, how is my inner feminine? How is my inner masculine? How is their relationship right now? What is it teaching me, right? Because then you look at the world and everybody who shows up on your path through the eyes of wholeness, through the eyes of that inner balance. So on this note, I really hope I ignited some fascination for you. There's so many powerful, incredible books that I can recommend to dive deeper into this topic. One comes to mind. It's called Magdalen Manuscript. If you just search Magdalen Manuscript, you will see, oftentimes when I quote books, sometimes it's challenging for me to remember the author. So I trust you can Google the name of the book and find the book, right? But this book, Magdalen Manuscript, is so powerful. It's basically the hidden truth about Mary Magdalene and her sacred union with Joshua. It's incredibly profound because you can learn about the ancient practices in ancient Egypt, where priestesses were initiating man into the sacred teachings, right? And to the teachings of the goddess. So all that being said, I highly recommend for you to explore this topic on your own in the way that is authentic to you. And if you'd like to dive deeper, make sure that you join my email community. It's very simple, it's easy, it is free, but this way you will be informed about the free workshops that I host, or sometimes I give some of my courses away as a gift, and you just don't want to miss that, right? So you can find my website below this video, and of course I encourage you to subscribe to my channel if this level of conversation about all things mysticum and all things wisdom really resonate with you. It's been an honor to highlight such a powerful topic as sacred union. I appreciate you spending this time with me. May you be blessed, and I will see you.